What's going on, traders? So this is the weekly outlook video for January 22nd, January 21st on Sunday. And let's take a look at what we have news-wise to start off the video and the week. Man, we're pretty stacked. So Monday we have the Bank of Japan. And it's so annoying with the Bank of Japan because it's like tentative. So nobody really knows when they release their statement. Like, at least with the Fed, all hell's going to break loose at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday. But, with Japan, you never really know. So the question is it going to move the markets or not? The past couple times, they have been some serious movers for the BOJ. Previously, it was just typically a blip. But I suspect this is going to be something to watch out for, so I'm going to revisit this. We have some flash services, PMIs, so we got a lot of inflation coming out, and so the inflation and the PMIs are going to be significant for the euro because if you haven't seen the protests in Germany, France with the farmers, pretty serious, blocking the roads. I think it's awesome. So that's something to keep in mind. And then we also have the Bank of Canada. Wednesday's going to be a massive, massive day. We have the Bank of Canada as well as flash services PMI for the U.S. So a lot of stuff coming out. And then Thursday, we have the ECB, the European Central Bank refinancing, and some data there, followed by the GDP out of the States. So it's going to be I typically like a lot of volatility, and as a trader, you should. Now, does that mean you should be like waiting until the news drops, or like put a sell limit, or a sell stop and a buy stop above and below right when the news hits? If that worked, people would know about it by now, right? Everybody tries that as a beginning trader. I definitely would not recommend it. Everybody's tried it. If you haven't, give it a go on a demo account and see what happens, right? So now let's take a look at some of these yen pairs because they have been pretty. Now the yen hasn't been strong. The yen has been super weak. Look at CAD yen here, right? So retesting a key level. There we go. Right on order block, a little supply zone here. To end the week, we can take a look at Euro Yen. Really strong week. Let's see. So this is where we started the week here. About 280 pip move. GJ just straight pumping. I mentioned this in the weekly, the recap from last week. So I think that BOJ is going to be a big deal because hopefully we get a deeper pullback, and if we do, I doubt we'll get a full-on reversal. I don't think that's going to happen. But if we do, if you want to, put yourself in a situation where you could potentially buy pound yen, maybe that'd be a good play. New Zealand yen, I tried to take some setups here last week, and we just couldn't find liftoff. So we're pretty much going sideways there. So now I think it's probably important to take a look at some of these euro pairs with the European Central Bank, like Euro Odd. Man, Euro Aussie, this looks like a great opportunity to get in if we get a deeper pullback. So the way I like to do this is nothing too crazy, but start measuring things out in terms of where my Fibonacci levels. And then from here, then I can look at, all right, well, these 78.6, somewhere a nice deep pullback will be a great entry opportunity. And you can see the same thing here on pound Aussie. So we haven't pulled back, for me at least, deep enough as I would have liked. But I think depending on how the week opens up and if we get strong pound, strong euro, these moves could continue. So now, last but not least, let's pull up the dollar index here. So we broke out, and this is the 4-hour time frame. We broke out above the 200 SMA. A lot of this is due to euro weakness, And so we're pulling back a little bit. I really thought we were going to continue higher. And honestly, you know, if we take all the bells and whistles, take off of here, I'm not saying this is what we got, but potential double top situation here on the dollar index. So that's something to keep in mind. But we're going to have so much data to kick off the week. I would really, I'm going to wait, give it till Monday or Tuesday, see what the bias of the market is before jumping in on some of these dollar pairs. But I really like, potentially, if we see some dollar strength, depending on how, the Bank of England, or excuse me, the Bank of Canada rolls out, especially European Central Bank, we might see some opportunities for dollar strength. Here is dollar CAD, and we saw some pretty major, take these fibs off here, pretty major Canadian strength towards the end of the week last week. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. So let's have an amazing week, everybody. And stay tuned. We're going to have some awesome updates for y'all. So stay posted. Check out our Instagram. And if you're not in there, and also our YouTube, I'm going to be putting a lot more content on there. So like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And let's have an awesome week, everybody. Peace.